The New Californian Republic of the Fallout universe found a strange anomaly. It looked like glowing shards of glass hovering in the air, with a yellowy-orangey centre with a blue halo around the yellowy-blue centre. It looked very unstable. Electricity was zapping just out of it. Test subjects were sent near it and through it. They didn't know what it was. They did some tests, and one of those tests was sending a Brahmin, which is a type of two-headed cow from the nuclear wasteland that the N.C.R. comes from. The Brahmin exploded into smouldering pieces. The N.C.R. placed some electricity posts connecting Helios 1 to the anomaly, as Helios 1 was just a small walkway. Unfortunately, we do not have the budget to show any of this, not the electricity posts, not the anomaly, especially not the anomaly, that's way too expensive, or even the Brahmin. We do apologise. We also just don't have the time. Anyway, after the scientists stabilised the anomaly, they sent a test Brahmin through, which survived the test. They sent a few hundred troops and some artillery through the anomaly after determining it was safe. I can speak English. They set up a few outposts in abandoned towns and cities scattered across the resource-rich planet. They do not know why they were abandoned. It looked like someone had just snapped their fingers and they were gone. People were just gone. They also looked like they were from the World War II era. The N.C.R. found a destroyed ring about 1 story high, as about half of it was destroyed. If it was fully built, 2 stories high. There was also a damaged podium covered in burns, buttons, wires, and shattered crystals. There were also burned skeletons wearing medievally looking armour, with some broken metal staffs. In the Halo universe, 3 ships flew through a massive anomaly in space looking very similar to the one that the N.C.R. just dealt with, except with massive, and I mean massive, stabilizers being powered by a black hole. This was the insurgents' last chance to survive, as the UNSC was hot on their heels. When they emerged, they flew to some nearby planets, not immediately in the vicinity, as far as they could go without running out of fuel. They accidentally got themselves caught in a gravity well and started to go down. 2 of the ships survived this, with some damage, as they were able to divert enough power. The other ship did not have enough power or enough thrusters to keep it in the sky, and so when it hit the ground, half of its crew were killed and all of the vehicles on board were either destroyed or used as scrap. The scouts found a small town which they said had a small militia with some heavy guns. They sent a large force of a few hundred infantry, 10 mortars, and 2 warthogs. They did this because they assumed that there would be some resources in that town, or that they could get some resources if they defeated the locals. What will happen? Find out when you go to a video of a younger version of a person named Henry. I'm good at my job. Hello people of the internet, I hope you're all doing amazingly. My name is Henry. This is the second time I'm recording this video. Second attempt at attempting to record this. This is an attempt because the first attempt was terrible, but I've attempted to make this video way more times. I hope that makes sense. It probably doesn't, but you might understand what I mean. Anyway, I do hope that intro bit sort of made it clear that this is a battle. That's a town. The New Californian Republic, or N.C.R. from Fallout, are defending a town that they found through an anomaly that just looked a bit off. And the Halo Insurgents are here to do a bit of killing. So, and if you're wondering why it's paused, because these lot won't fucking shut up. So, without further ado, let's press the starting buttons. Oh, and also named characters that hopefully will survive. In the first attempt, this guy got killed by shrapnel, and this one, she got gunned down at this post. Let's press start, drop us down into slow motion. Okay, the N.C.R. opens fire. The warhogs? What are they called? Warthogs. These warthogs are opening fire. Give me a second, I need to change the volume. Okay, and we're back. I do apologise, I had some sound settings to deal with. Now I've got to deal with the microphone. Okay. Oop, everything's opening fire. Right, the N.C.R. is definitely being suppressed by fire. Too well, my friend. For this cannon to be far more active in the fight. Just aim up for me, buddy. Bugger is all I can say to that. There should be some enemies up here. Yeah, there are. I want to see how these warhogs do. Okay, they're avoiding the minefield, which is like, come on. Oh, bugger. Alright, so just in case. Ah, bugger. It's Heishi. I thought it was AP. Pardon me. Well, anyway, to the battle. How's this side doing? Poorly. Well, actually, no, it's not doing poorly. They're actually doing pretty well. This is one of the guns from the Halo Multiverse mod. I think that's what it's called, Halo Multiverse. It's the Halo mod that has a bunch of multiverse stuff, which is where the Insurgents are from, and where the N.C.R. Rangers are from, and where the N.C.R. Gatling gun, it's not technically N.C.R., and that Gatling gun comes from. The laser one and the non-laser Gatling gun. The 50 caliber is just from Mao's 2. Dogs. Heishi, damn. Okay. See, the reason I'm doing this is because we are losing ground, and it's always nice to make sure the enemy doesn't have any cover. And a way to make sure the enemy has no cover is by bombing out houses. 3, 2, 1. Ah, that was useless, guys. Also, we don't have great firing arcs for everyone. Just let me aim up a bit. Switch to AP. I said AP. Ooh, I think the enemy mortars are actually getting destroyed. Hang on. So over here, enemy mortar destroyed, but since I am a very kind person, I'm going to... Ah, no, that was destroyed. That's gone. Okay, never mind. Turned my numpad off. Whoops. Right. The Warhawks, are they doing well? 1 kill and nothing. Okay. Well, they're not really doing well. This side's holding up pretty well. This side's been back quite a bit. There is a disabled mortar over here, though. Yeah, that's very actually, no, I don't think that is very disabled. I think that is just... Yeah, I think that's just in the sky. So what I'm going to do...
Got it.
I don't care how many there are. We just need people to take that. Okay, looks like the N.C.R's defences here are falling. There are some snipers up here. This is the Gatling gun I was on. The Gatling laser, I apologise. I love the sound of this gun. Love the lasers. I wish the muzzle flash was red though. Which is the one problem with this. Right, so it does appear like we are losing ground. So, make sure we're in low speed. Do that. Okay, you've just fired with... Okay. What about you? You still... Have you switched to HE again? Or are you still using AP? Right. AP! It didn't go through the house. Okay. Well, key then. What's A.P.C.R? Let's watch the insurgents move forward. Alright. So, I can hear a lot of explosions. I'm minorly concerned about that. Now, I am seeing insurgents running into this... Sorry. I have to pause. I'm seeing insurgents run into this house, so just gonna... Attack ground, I want you to hit that, and you're going to use HE, that's fine. I just need you to destroy that building. I need you to destroy all the buildings, really. Still. Oh, we're losing a lot of ground here. Run. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Move over there. Colonel Friedrich, run! Turn this into a squad. Alright, cap. No, there, over here. There, and then... to the Colonel over there. Okay, do that. Select some Rangers. Shift 2. Shift 2. Alright, we are losing ground. Alright. Friedman's troops over there. Langford, I want you on this wall here. Then, okay, let's have a look at this. Okay, that house is being destroyed. That's good. That's good. That machine gun's focusing over here, which isn't a terrible idea because they are breaking through, which is not great. This town's not easy to defend. It would probably be easier if the west side was not being attacked, because this is a multiplayer map, so I believe west was probably being used as reinforcements, but I don't play multiplayer, so I don't actually know. But that's what I would assume. So, it looks like, yeah, the insurgents are taken here, the NCR's last bit of holdout is just here, well, for this defense here. This guy here. This side is holding out really well, which is really good. This side, I think I'm going to order a retreat, starting with you lot up here, shift 3. Move up here. We're going to make a break for it. Okay. These guys here, shift 2. No, that was meant to be shift 4. Shift 4, I mean. Also run up here. Then let me just grab Friedman's troops here. Wait, is Friedman part of these guys? Yes, Friedman is leading the charge. Although, Friedman, I would like you to actually stay back a bit though. And same with Ranger Langford. Where is she? There she is. Langford, I'm going to need you to come over here. And you know what, if you can guess who I named, because Lisa Langford, first name, got that from my brother. I think it's just a coincidence that it was Lucy and this is Fallout. I think that is a coincidence. Langford, that was me. And I want to know if anyone can guess where that's from. I'll give you an, it is a sci-fi show. Well, technically a book that got turned into a movie, and technically I was looking more for the movie, but they were in the show, one of the spin-off shows at least. Anyway. Okay. I'm looking at southwest for an escape. So. Squad 4 over there. Squad 3 here. People aren't exactly surviving, which is not good, as I would like survivors. You guys here. Assist with the push. Go. You guys, I want you. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Ready, but I need you to turn quicker. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Turn faster. Damn it!
Get ready for medals. Nice shot.
Reload. Bloody reload. Damn it. Okay, make those two shift 1. And sod it. All squads that I can move, just start running. Grab them, shift 5, and just over here. These rangers here, shift 6, and run. We don't need any support in fire, we just need you to run, because as soon as you get over there, you're alive. So, we're going to follow, no, we're not going to follow them. Oh, that house has been hit by a rocket, which I believe came from these guys, because, you know, it must come from a mortar. Yeah, that would make sense, a mortar's doing it. So these guys are running, but the people I want to focus on are these two. So run! Go! Switch over into the neutral. F2, do that, go down here, do that. Back into low speed and then, nope. Start going up there, go, 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 go. Okay, they're still running. I want to follow these guys specifically because they are leadership. think the Colonel's going to die. I'm not sure about the Ranger. The Captain. No, damn it. Run. Just run. No need to stop. Stopping will get you killed. Although I do believe you will die anyway. No! No! Damn it, they're both dead. No. Damn it. Tragedy. Leadership is dead, but I do believe there are survivors. Nope. Nope, that is a lie. Ah. They were the last. Well. Well, that was fun. Bugger. Bugger. Yeah. So if we look at losses, okay, wow. Yeah, no, I have a suspicion, and it's that these guys, I think, actually have body armour in their inventory, which the N.C.R. folks don't have. Yeah. And that is tanking their hits. So, in the sake of fairness, I think for every battle onwards, these fellows, and anyone who uses body armour, are going to get nerfed. By that I mean they're going to keep their body armour, that's fine. But I'm going to take their health away. I'm going to half their health, or even quarter it. As in knock them down to a quarter. The mines did actually kill some people though, that's nice. Now, I'm going to do some counting that you lot won't care about, but I've got a spreadsheet. So, see you in a moment. And in the meantime, enjoy this presentation. Colonel Nelson Friedman III was killed by insurgent troops while retreating to the main base. He will be remembered as a hero. He was on his way to being a general, but now that will never happen. Ranger Lucy Langford was gunned down when trying to retreat. She will be somewhat remembered. Also, she's rumored to still be alive as a hostage due to the lack of severe injuries. What else that took a mortar shell to it was repaired just like the rest of the town. It looked like it had not been attacked. Goodbye. Please tune in for the next battle. Hello people of the internet, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the starting slideshow and the end slideshow. That's what's made this video take quite a while to edit, because it's really hard to do, especially when I ad-libbed some of the starting stuff. For the end, I completely restricted myself to only say what's in the script. Don't improvise. So I did, so that's going to be much easier. I haven't actually done it yet. I've just finished doing the audio for the end, which is literally just adding some music on top of the things. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Comment if you have anything to say, and tune in for the next video on the 11th of February, which is next Wednesday. Bis dann.